Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miana. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So girl, in today's video, y'all, I will be doing like a little chit chat type of thing. I've always been wanting to do one of these type of videos, and it's gonna be called That Girl Club. So yeah, I'm gonna do like different topics every single week. So if you guys have any topics or any questions that you want to ask, don't get too crazy. Leave them down in the comments below, and let's just hop right into the video. All right, you guys, so yeah, your girl got her coffee and we're about to get into some things, okay? So I have a couple of things written down, but I'm kind of just gonna be all over the place a little bit. So I'm just gonna be talking about like stepping out on faith, comparison, and just moving at your own pace, y'all. So not too long ago, y'all know, if y'all watch my vlogs and stuff, I was working at a job, and over the course of, I guess, like being there after like my 4-year mark, everything started to change at that job as far as management, people, just the whole vibe of the job. And I was just feeling like I have to leave, like I have to go. And I ended up moving up at the job, like, you know, getting a different position. So when I got that different position, I felt like, okay, well, maybe I should give it another chance and stay, knowing deep down in my heart that everything was changing. Everybody was leaving. Like I said, the dynamic changed. So I just felt like, you know, maybe this position, it'll get better. But I knew deep down it wouldn't. And the manager there, she was just, girl, you ever just meet somebody who always compliments you, always say you're doing such a good job, calling you pet names, this, that, and the third, but secretly hates your guts? That's what it was. And I just felt like she was just doing that. I don't even know why she was doing that, but them giving me that position wasn't really, you know, them being thankful for my time or being thankful that I was a good employee. It was more so to string me along there until they could find somebody else to replace me, because like I said, they secretly hated me. And I had wanted to leave there for a while, but I just never like gained the courage to actually leave, because that was all I knew. I was there since I was 18 years old, and I really didn't have a reason to actually leave. And you know, I just felt like, if I leave, what would I leave and do? Because the job that I was doing, y'all already know I worked at a grocery store, so it wasn't like, no shame to anybody who does, but it wasn't like, I felt personally like, if I leave here, what would I go and do? Like, I was just so comfortable being that I was there for 5 years. So I was just like, if I leave here, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I just felt like I had to stay and them get me a new position. And then I knew everybody there. I was just like, I can't leave. And I just want people to know, like, step out on faith and do whatever you want to do, no matter how other people, you know, may see it, or they feel like, you know, it's perfect for you to be there, or you feel like, you know, if you leave that position or what you're doing, that, you know, you may not find anything better. And that's so untrue. And even if you don't find anything better, you will never know if you just stick it out somewhere where you feel like you're not wanted, or you feel like you're not appreciated. And that's what it really came down to. I felt like I wasn't wanted. I felt like I wasn't appreciated, y'all. I was getting written up. I was getting bullied. I was getting everything under the sun. Like I felt like they were pushing me. I felt like I was getting pushed out, and it was just like, it's time for me to go. Like I have done all I could here at this place. Now it's time for me to go. And if I didn't have the support of like my friends and my close family, like my mom and my boyfriend, y'all, I probably would still be there being miserable, just not thinking that I could ever leave that place. And it's just like, no, if you feel deep down in your heart that you've done everything that you possibly can to make it work somewhere and it's just not working out for you, try to leave and go somewhere else. There's so many things out here that you can do. You don't have to stay somewhere and be stagnant and complacent and miserable just because you feel like you're not good enough to do something else. And friends, like I said, was a big part of me actually leaving, and then me just actually building up the courage and finding something else. It was just like, okay, I can do this. And then once I left and actually did something else, I was like, girl, you really stayed here months and months after you wanted to leave, when you could have been left. And but there's always a time and a place for you to leave. But it just really boils down to that, like, do you really want to stick something out and be somewhere miserable just because you feel like you can't do it? Girl, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, just step out on faith. And that's kind of what I did with YouTube. Like, I was just like, who wants to watch me, like, just having all these thoughts? And then one day I just did it. I did it a year ago, and I just did it. And I was just like, this is something that I always wanted to do, and why can't I do it? I can do it. So I started filming videos, editing, doing all these things, and it was just like, I can do this. Like, you literally can do whatever you want to do as long as you just try. Like, you really have to have faith and try and do it. Like, but faith without work is dead. It really is. So if you can think so many things, like you can say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that. But if you do not put in the work, or you do not try, it's not going to happen. Like, you're just going to be miserable, thinking, wishing, hoping, praying to do something, but you never put in the work. And that is like the biggest thing. Like, I know people say, like, if you have faith, but really, like, if you put in the work, you're gonna see results. Yeah, they may be slower than other people's results, but eventually you will see them. And that is what I've been seeing with YouTube. Like, I had 100 and something subscribers at the beginning of the year, and the year isn't over, and I have over 650. And I couldn't even believe it. Like, when I was looking in my archives on Instagram, girl, I used to think I was popping, and I was, because I had faith in myself and I believed in myself, and I thought what I was putting out was good. And it was, because I actually tried. Like, it doesn't have to be the most perfect work of art, but I'm trying. So it's just like, regardless of how many subscribers or whatever I had, I was trying. So it didn't really matter. Left that job, stepped out on faith for the first time ever. That was like the biggest thing that I've done, that I was just like, dang, girl, you really did that. And then after that, my eyes opened, and I was just like, dang, I can really do whatever I want to do. Like, I don't have to stay here and be complacent. I don't have to stay here because they moved me up or whatever the case may be. Knowing even if they moved me up, it wasn't like, what was I gaining? What was I gaining from that? Like, I gained a couple cents as far as pay, but other than that, it was the same work environment. It was the same nasty people. It was just the same vibe. So I was just like, them doing that for me really didn't do anything for me. So I was just like, I gotta go. And I'm really, really happy that I left, because like I said, that showed me that I can literally do whatever I want to do. And it also showed me that I don't have to show loyalty to people who don't show loyalty to me. Like, I don't have to sacrifice what I want to do because I want to people please. And that's another thing, start people pleasing. Like, I used to have so much anxiety going to work, because I'm like, this is going to happen. They're going to be talking about me. They're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing that. Like, I was just always anxious. And that's another thing. Like, whew, that I'm so glad that I didn't officially overcome, but I'm overcoming. Like, I would literally let somebody rule my whole day, ruin my whole day because I heard that they said this, or they looked at me a certain way, or they said something to me. Like, it was just getting so bad. And I already was an anxious person, but knowing that the work environment that I was in, that I was not wanted there and that I was not liked, it just made me extremely anxious. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I have to go. And like I said, I felt like I was being pushed out, but then again, I never had the courage to actually leave until I start, believing in myself, and also not letting people rule my day like that. Like, okay, they said that, okay, they did this, whatever. What am I gonna do about it? Like, am I gonna let them do that, or am I just gonna stay here and take it? And that's when I finally decided, you know what, I can't take this no more. I gotta go. And then I left, and attitude changed. Like, the way I was thinking started to change. The way I felt about myself really started to change once I started taking control of my life, in control of my reactions. I am in control over my life. Like, I don't have to sit here and settle and just let people bully me. Like, you want me gone, I'ma leave. And also, you taking that high route and leaving is not them winning. Girl, leave. Like, you're not wanted there. Like, that, all that, oh, I'm not gonna leave because they want me to go. Girl, leave. Like, we don't have to sit here and get even. We don't have to sit here and seek out revenge towards people who we know that done us wrong. They will get their karma. They know deep down that they done us wrong, broke me down, but at the end of the day, girl, they don't like you regardless. So you seeking out revenge, or you trying to one up them after they did something to you, is not gonna make somebody like you. So me getting over that part of my anxiety was just like the best feeling ever, because it made me so much stronger. When I moved on to a new job, to not take stuff as seriously. Like, you say what you gotta say, I say what I gotta say, and that's that. I would literally let somebody say something to me, and girl, I talk about it for 5 hours, 6 hours, get off work, still talking about it. And it's just like, girl, it is what it is. They said what they said. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna sit there and let that one thing ruin your whole day? And that's not cool, and that's not cute. So I was just like, I have to really take control of it. And that's something that leaving that job really made me realize. Like, I cannot let people ruin my day, make me feel less than what I am, because I know what I am and I know what I bring to the table. So I had to go. YouTube. This is the most prime example that I can give, because not too long ago I was in a creative funk, and I was just like kind of comparing myself, but also not thinking that I can keep going. Like, if I meet this certain mark, what am I gonna do? What's next after that? Like, comparing myself to this person and this person, saying that I was watching other people and on their channels, and start comparing myself to them and saying like, well, what am I not doing now? How are they doing this and this, that, and the third? And it's just like, no, we're not gonna do that, because people love me for me and they love them for them. And you have to get that out of your head. Like, God only made one you, and people come to see you for the things that they don't see in other people. And you are unique, and you have your own personality, and it's things that people come to my channel to see, or that they like about me. So I can't sit up here and say, well, why does this person have this? Because they were meant to have it. My journey is going to be completely different from theirs, and I can't sit up here and compare myself to them. So that was something that I had to come to terms with once I was having my creative block, because I'm like, girl, you have this many subscribers, and they're subscribed to you for a reason. If they wanted to see this person they would be at their channel. So it's just like I can't sit up here and compare, and you can't do that either. Everybody's journey is going to be different. Comparison is the devil, girl. And if you sit up here and compare yourself to this person, this person, you just gonna be mad, getting in your feelings and doing all that, and it's not even worth it. Like I said, you really have to just focus on your own journey and what you're doing. Put all that energy of comparing and why this and why that into your craft. I promise you, somebody out there is inspired by you. And that's what I had to realize. Like, once people start telling me I'm inspired by you, or you make me want to do YouTube, or you make me want to do this, or you make me want to be more positive, I was just like, dang, like I really have people out there that really genuinely support and like me. So why am I sitting here comparing myself to this person when I have all this genuine love being thrown at me? And that's what you really have to realize. You really have to think and regain focus on why you actually started doing what you're passionate about in the first place. Because I swear, that's the devil coming in. That comparison and that why and what if, that is the devil trying to take you off your game plan, trying to take you off what you are meant to be doing. Like, you can't sit up there and compare. I'm telling you, like, it's not gonna do nothing for you. Like, that's just a jealous spirit, and we don't have time for that. So that's what I had to sit there and realize, you know, like, I'm here for a reason. I really have more topics and things that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't want to just have this video be all over the place when I kind of feel like it is. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, topics, concerns, whatever, please let me know down in the comments below. I do have like 3 questions that I got from people, and yeah, we're just gonna answer them. One was, what keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated is my subscribers. Like, all the sweet comments that I get on a daily, that keeps me motivated to always want to do more or be better with my videos. Like, when people acknowledge my editing, when people acknowledge my song choices, when people just comment and support me, that makes me want to keep going. And then myself, like, I really keep myself motivated. I always am trying to find new things to put out. I'm always trying to vlog. I'm always just trying to improve myself. So y'all and me keep me motivated also, because I want this coin. So that keeps me motivated. Money. So yeah, if I could go back in time, what would I change differently? If I could go back in time, something that I would change differently is starting YouTube sooner than I did. I always knew that I wanted to do it, but I was just always scared and didn't think I was prepared. Thought I had to have the most expensive camera and equipment and this, that, and the third. And like I said, I always thought, who would want to see me? Like, who would want to watch me? So going back in time, I would change my YouTube journey of when I started. I would have started probably like in high school or something like that. So that's what I would change. Being in my 20s, trying to find myself. Girl, we'll say that from another video, okay? What makes me feel better when I'm sad or upset? Food. Food makes me feel better. Pretty much it, you guys. I just want y'all to don't let anxiety rule your world. Don't let other people get you down. Don't compare yourself. Just do you. Do the best that you can do. I promise you, if you put in that work, like I said, you're going to see results. That's all you really have to do. Be passionate. Put in the work. Try. Strive for greatness. And you got it. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, topics, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.